Oh my! Happy Saturday night or Sunday morning, coming down, depending on where you is, where you be at, how you be doing. All right. I got songs. I got I got a few songs lined up for you. You're gonna like them. I promise you're gonna like them, baby. I got them lined out for you. Okay, here goes here's the daggum, there's the link. If you don't holler at your boy, holler at your boy. I encourage hollering at your boy. I do encourage that. But anyways, here we go. We'll start it off proper. This is a good one, right, y'all? I tell you, what I can tell you. All right.
Well, the city ain't made for a pickup truck. The interstate is the only place you get stuck.
Dadgummit.
I ain't the only one.
Start it back.
Well, the city ain't made for a pickup truck. The interstate is the only place you get stuck. It just ain't smart. There's nowhere to park, but I do wherever I want to. Yeah, I'm a chip off the old block. I pick on a gold top, a little mix of Outcast, Cash, and old Brock. And don't stop. If I'm gonna have one son, then you know I'm gonna have a few. Where I get it from, I ain't the only one. That's a product of a down home.
I say home.
Thing about me that ain't changing.
Ain't changing.
Ain't my fault. I don't know how to turn it off. And if you don't know what I'm talking about,
Well, let it go down south. Then you find out where I get it from. That's why I'm cracking something cold when the day is done. Now yonder where the Chattahoochee River runs. That's where I get it from. Yes, sir. You thought you knew?
not about to. It's a
Don't let me know how to.
I ain't looking for a fight, but I'm down to it. If we take it outside, there ain't no round two.
Oh!
Where I get it from, I ain't the only one. That's a product of a down home raising. That's the thing about me that ain't changing. No, it ain't my fault.
Ain't my fault.
Turn it off.
It's the way God made me.
If you don't know,
You heard?
then go down south and you'll find out.
That's where I get it from. Where I get it from.
That's why I'm cracking something cold when the day is done.
All right.
Yonder where the Chattahoochee River runs. That's where I get it from. Yeah.
Now, see, on the other hand, Steve gets it from Tyrone. I don't know his life. Wait.
Don't fall too far.
Somebody's in the basement. I'll be right there, bro.
Hard to see where I get it from.
It ain't hard to
I
see.
ain't the only one who's out here living this summer the South. Sweet potato pie.
Then I shut my mouth.
No, it ain't my fault. I don't know how to turn it off. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then go down south and you'll find out.
Where I get it from. That's why I'm cracking something cold when the day is done. Down yonder where the Chattahoochee River runs. That's where I get it from.
Well, the city ain't made for a pickup truck. The interstate is the only place you get stuck.
Oh, my. That's a good one right there. Tell you, oh!
Where I get it from.
Fucking A. Beers up. Okay. Well, I know I heard somebody in the basement. My brother Cy in the house. Trap me, kill it.
Sweet potato pie and shut my mouth.
Damn straight.
That's where I get it from.
There's one way. I get from several places, but that's one of that's one of them. I tell you,
Well, I heard something about Tyrone.
I don't know what you talking about.
You said something about stack gets for Tyrone.
Oh,
Tyrone got some long dreads and no gag reflex, man. What the fuck?
oh shit! I don't know your life. Y'all missed it.
Well,
I don't know. Well, I don't know what goes on down south. But,
well, that's down in Georgia. That Chattahoochee, that's in
uh,
Georgia. So they do some weird shit down there. They ain't as bad as Alabama, you know. But
or Kentucky.
Kentucky, that's bottom of the barrel right there.
How you doing, brother?
So I'm doing all right, man.
Still got all your fingers after the 4th? You didn't blow up the Casbah or nothing?
We blew up some good shit, but no, I'm good. Well, the grandkids spent a couple of nights and I'm wrecked. I am wrecked.
The grandkids must be like teenagers now. So, seems like I remember when there was like 4, 4, 5.
I've got them everywhere from 23 or 24 to 2.
Oh my!
The ones that spent a few nights down here, there was a 2-year-old, a 5-year-old, and one that just turned. Well, one just turned 5, and the other one just turned 8.
Oh man, that's perfect.
Yeah,
that's 4th of July age right there.
Oh yeah, and they think my old ass is their personal jungle gym, man.
Hey, that's your only job now. You get paid for that shit.
I'm gonna roll with it as long as I can roll with it.
It's like rumbling, rattling, rolling, something. You used to have a slogan: rattling but still rolling.
I'm rattling, but I'm rolling. That's it.
All right.
These days,
now you're rumbling too.
Yeah, I'm rattling more and I'm rolling slower.
All right. And then rumbling. Oh my.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Big John, what's up, brother?
Yes, sir. There's a lot of trouble going down tonight since
right.
I didn't get it all out of my system last night. So
literally 2 minutes before you said you was going live, I was fixing to hit up John, see if he wanted to get in on a poker game.
Oh my!
It's early.
Yeah, it's way early.
I can get my ass whipped later. No big deal.
Yeah, we got all night for that. We got plenty of time for that. No, it don't take long though. Actually, you don't need much time. Whoop Steve's ass on poker. I tell you.
Hey, we played. I think it was a little bit last night. Old camper. He come in talking shit. He said, "Yeah, I got time to whip y'all's ass." I'm like, all right.
It don't take long. Man.
And he didn't win shit. Every time he comes in his school, he does real well. As soon as every time he talks shit.
All right.
Every time.
That's why he just said, "No poker tonight. I'm crashing out." That's good. Hey. It Monday morning comes early, brah. I feel your pain.
Well, John, he is getting up there a little bit. Hey,
Hermano. Oh, I thought it said Hermano. I thought that was Hector chiming in. Okay, Hermano. Oh, that's Herro.
Yeah, I got to have a pretty good little BS session with Hector a couple days ago.
Yeah, man, I've had many of good Hector sessions. Shit,
yeah, he always turns it into food porn, though.
For me, he turns it into book history porn. Or it can be LA, because we're both from the same spot, pretty much in LA. Well, his family moved out to Fresno, but we have a lot of shit in common, Hector. Besides the fact that he's 80 and I'm 50, but
80. I thought
we know all the same
96.
Or whatever he is. I don't know. He has his social security number is 8.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I don't know his life.
Uh,
Gee, what's up, Hoovy? Come on up. We're just getting started here. I don't know.
come
We'll play some
on,
song.
babe.
This is the Big Bopper speaking. Chantilly lace with a
Had a
pretty
pretty
face,
face and
a
a
ponytail,
hanging down.
a wiggle in a walk and a giggle in the talk.
Make the world go round, round, round.
Fucking A. Why do we always know all the same shit? Me and Steve.
Oh, man.
It's a trip, man. All right. All right.
You remember the last time I heard that dang song?
Well, let's play. Let's make it tonight. Tonight, it won't be the last time you ever heard it, but Chantilly lace.
Who was that? The Big Bopper?
Yes, sir.
Wow, I can't believe I remember that.
Because the first word in the thing is "Hello, this is the Big Bopper."
Yeah, look at Hoovy. She said, "Oh, baby, that's what I like."
We all like it. Hoovy.
Hoovy knows. Hoovy knows.
There we go.
Just don't ask her about vacation, Bodie.
No, or at least not on a live stream.
Hello, baby. Yeah, this is the Big Bopper speaking. Oh, you sweet thing. Do I what?
Will I what?
Oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Make the world go round.
Ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like.
What's that, baby? But, oh, honey. But, oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace had a pretty face, had a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me
Feel real loose like a long-necked goose.
like a girl.
Oh, baby, that's what I like.
What's that, honey?
Yes, I.
Pick you up at 8.
And don't be late.
I ain't got no money.
Baby, I ain't got no money, honey. Oh, you know what I like. Chantilly lace had a pretty face, ponytail.
All right. Now that's bringing it way back right there.
Yeah.
See? The Big Bopper. He had another classic, but I don't remember what it was. Something about we won't go there, but in other news, oh yeah, we better not say nothing about Donald Trump. We won't say nothing about him. I promise.
We
Or
won't
the
for
other.
long. You might.
Nah, I ain't saying shit.
Hoovy,
He said we.
we got a mouse in your pocket, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you need nickel for that shit.
Nah. I said all I had to say. It's all out there.
It is what it is.
We are.
So what's shaking in the big booming of Marcy?
Shit is booming, bro. You wouldn't believe. We're selling ice cream bars for $3. They go for $5 in town. I'll tell you what.
The Metropolis is closing in.
Exactly.
It'll be $4 next week.
All right. And pretty soon we won't even have a highway. It won't even come to us. They're gonna build a freeway right around us. So
Highway of Diamond.
right? That's what they're up to. The highway of freaking diamonds. We don't even have to go through that shitty town. Daggum. The times they are changing. Bob Dylan said it best.
Mm. Yeah, he thought they were changing fast back then. Imagine what he's thinking now.
I know, man. He's
Yeah,
on the
where's everybody at tonight?
probably I don't know.
Sleeping off last night?
Oh yeah, that's a good possibility. Uh-oh.
Boop.
There she blows. I didn't mean it like that.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
All right.
Been a long time.
It's nice to see.
I know.
How you been?
Just for pause. Oh, hello.
Okay. The red wolf scan is okay. You pat. It's the real movie. It's the real one. I can that. I can tell you.
I was having technical difficulties. I was trying to use my Hoover account, and then it was like I never used StreamYard or something on it. So I was like, yeah.
Hey, they did that to me too when I first signed in. They got
the cookies.
They got something going on over there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's probably better things now than StreamYard. This is the only way I first started out, but now there's probably like 10 other things that are just as good, if not better. Right?
Well,
I
they
don't
got
know.
Stream Labs with this.
Oh, that's one. Yeah,
I
that's
can't
like
get in
$300 or some
this
shit.
phone.
Oh, I thought
Free ones. I'm talking about free ones. So, like, well, StreamYards is only free for 20 hours, and after that, who cares? That's when I'll see y'all in a week.
Does Stream Labs cost money?
Oh yeah, and you have to have hardcore computer. You can't just have that on your phone.
And they
No,
you
change
gotta have
it will not work on my phone at all.
no. You need like a tower or a big ass fucking CPU or some bullshit.
What are you talking about?
Well, there's Nickel.
StreamYard.
What's up, Nickel?
My nickel. He woke
Hey,
up.
Nickel. No, I've used StreamYard. Well, yeah.
Streamlabs.
Oh, Streamlabs. That's
Yeah,
I thought that was just for the bots.
that's like when you have to go to college to learn how to use it. That motherfucker. For me,
Yeah,
at least.
there's
I don't
people
know.
that live stream
out in chat, like your commands.
I
And
know.
stuff, and
But
your
then it
game.
takes them like, yeah. I've seen
Yeah.
I think it's a nightmare. I've seen people that started using it and it takes them like 6 months to figure its shit out. But then once you learn it, then you're good, right?
Yeah.
Just like StreamYards, I suppose.
Julian J-Mate, he used to stream on Streamlabs.
And that's when you can make that's like you can do insane shit, right? Streamlabs you can't do. I mean, StreamYards, the best thing you can do is put your logo in the corner or something. Or I don't. On Streamlabs, you can make you can do all types of shit. You can put your little corner over here, then we could live stream over here, and you can have like a goal. You can have like fucking you can have a ton of shit.
You can have your little logo spin.
Yeah, right. Good luck though. It take you 6 months to figure it out. I'd say.
Yeah, I got a guy.
I got a guy for that. Right on.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to edit a fucking video yet to this day.
Join the club.
Like if I had 3 videos and I wanted to splice them together, I have no fucking clue. It would take me six weeks.
If I do a video, I hit record, and
That's
you
what-
get what you get.
Yeah, that's all I do. Right? I hit click, and then when I'm done, I hit click again. That's it.
Yeah.
You get what you get. You don't
You
throw
get the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah, and the mistakes are usually the best parts.
Damn. My buddy runs his stuff through StreamYard, but I don't know what he uses before that. But I was talking about, like, see his logo?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Maybe
If you have the
spin, but then
oh
the
yeah.
StreamYard one's up there.
Huh.
So he puts it like, I don't know. I just
Well,
don't know how. Oh,
we
he's got
don't-
the gun out. That's great.
Doesn't John Argent uses Streamlabs just for like prompts and stuff in his chat, doesn't he?
You
Yeah.
can use them for everything, like especially for thumbnails.
Yeah, he's got one that pops up about every 10 minutes. So you talk about politics or religion, I'm gonna cut your balls off, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not that extreme, but
That's what you wanted it to say. Oh shit!
It's the do not do. I'll pull this
No
car
se
over.
puede. No se podemos.
yeah, Argent, yep. He'll pull that car over. He'll shut that stream down too. Gone.
Ooh,
I only do that for when gay porn pops up out of nowhere. Like, oh shit! Kill the stream! Kill the stream! You can't. You only got 2 seconds to kill the fucking stream.
Sausage fast.
It only happened to me once, but thank goodness. Don't do it, Hoovy.
What?
Do it.
Oh no!
Do it.
No, you reminded me. Speaking of editing things, there was a video that I thought disappeared, and someone recovered it for me, or they had it.
Are you
So-
talking about Timber?
Yeah,
Timber video?
yeah.
It's always good when someone catches it and records it before you have to delete that shit. And then like, I got it.
No,
I got you.
had took. I recorded it, and then I
Alright.
put it in the private chat for those of us on panel. Well, then somebody took it and ran with it to like group
Oh.
chat,
Oh,
like a private, like on Instagram, and yeah, somebody got pissed, and then I didn't get yelled at for it though. They did because I was like,
hey.
and then,
It was, yeah.
Well, once it's out there,
but-
it's out there.
yeah,
Shit.
no names, but yeah, somebody was on a panel of a live stream and apparently had way too much something. I'm assuming alcohol, and it was just like Timber. And Melissa caught it.
Leg
but that's well, actually I rewound it to that spot and got it because some people I know they put the stream where you can't rewind on it and do that, so it's like, yeah.
That was too damn funny.
And see Kitty Fisher, no way. How you been, dude?
Yeah, I ain't seen him in a while.
North Carolina in the house.
Happy 6th to you.
Because I'm your dentist. I don't like dentists. They scare me.
I found me a good one. She pumps up the extra juice. I'll tell you what.
The only ones I think are good are
Feel
the
shit.
ones that'll knock me clean the hell out.
Oh, I can't find one of those.
Sedation.
I don't qualify for those.
That's
They're
the
like,
only way to
nah,
go.
you're gonna have to be awake, motherfucker. But don't worry, you won't feel shit. Trust me, I tried to get knocked out. They're like, "Nah, you alcoholic." But you already told us. Come on, we can't be doing that.
Well, that's
Yeah,
not
they
very
told me I needed a root canal. I said, the only way I'm going to do it is you going to knock my ass out, because I've heard too many horror stories about people going through that. And
And they're like,
like,
"Nah,
yeah, no
you'll be
problem."
fine." They did.
your insurance won't cover it, but it'll
Yeah,
cost you $600. I said, I don't give a shit. I'll pay the $600. Knock me out.
right. Hey man, he can't be that much of a pussy. You went to war or whatnot and done
When it
crazy
comes to
shit.
a dentist, I am the biggest pussy on the planet.
God damn, bro. You're in and out. You're sucking on a fucking paper towel with an ice cube on it, and you're swilling whiskey, and next thing you know, you just got a soft spot on your gum. That's all it is. That's all it is. And it sounds harsh when you go in. You're gonna do what now?
Yeah,
And you see the pliers. They pull out the goddamn pliers right in front of you. They're like, "You're gonna do what now?" No, you won't feel nothing.
No,
It's just a little pressure.
even
You're
if I
gonna
go
feel
in
some
for
pressure.
cleaning, they have to put nitrous oxide
Or
on me.
cleaning.
Yep. I
Goddamn.
gotta have nitrous. I mean, they're putting tools in my mouth. Yeah, I need give me the gas, and I never open my eyes because I'm scared as hell.
You know what I think they do half the time? They turn on the oxygen and they don't even put no gas, and they're like, "Okay, you're on all the gas now.
No.
Okay, go ahead, breathe deep."
No,
You're
you
like,
can
"All
tell.
right, okay, okay."
Yeah, 'cause if
You
I'm
think
not
you're all
feeling it, I'll tell them crank it up. And
right.
sometimes I'll have to tell them crank it up more, like 3 times. And you
I
finally
did.
kind of get a little lightheaded, then you know it's okay. Do what you
You're like,
got to
wait,
do.
I ain't saying nothing stupid yet. Wait till you say some ignorant shit before you. That's how you know when you have the right amount. You're like, baby, baby, don't make me have to have sex with you after this is through. And she's like, okay, he has enough. He has
Yeah,
enough.
I've seen some videos of people coming out of
They,
the dentist or laying it, on the table after like some sedation dentistry, and they're talking crazy shit.
No, after like they
yeah.
get wisdom teeth pulled and
I don't think that's nitrous though. That's a whole different amnesia or something. Or that's a whole like. I don't think nitrous does that because nitrous you can still drive home after the thing.
Oh yeah, well once they turn it off, a couple of minutes, you're breathing regular.
There's
They'll put it
one
back
where
oxygen.
someone has to pick you up. They won't even let your ass drive. I don't know. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
the
when
surgery
I had
shit.
that root canal, yeah, I had to have a driver because when they got finished with me, they're
Yeah.
like, "Wow, you woke up fast," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm glad because I was
Oh, but
feeling good,
you
man."
got knocked out though. That's why I was gonna say.
Yeah. That's a whole different thing. Nitrous, you don't get knocked out. You just
You
feel
get
a little something. Right.
Yeah, you chill out.
Right. The other one, you go full out to sleep. Someone got to drive your bitch ass to the house.
Oh yeah, and hell, you want to wake up as soon as you can when they're done. That way, you don't want to sleep off a good buzz like that.
And then you need mushrooms to top it off. Slow it down. Oh, baby, I'm peeking. Where's the shrooms?
Where's the Quaaludes, man?
The ludes. Oh, man. Another thing you can't fucking find.
Nope. There's only
Anymore.
one
It used
place
to
in the
be
world
right.
they make. Yeah, they make them on the black market in South Africa. That's the only place in the world you can get it now.
I'm sure they ship them. They have free shipping.
Yeah, I don't know. They smoke that shit, man. As soon as they make a batch, they all pile up and smoke it up.
Remember the other old school drug, old school back from the 80s, like every single truck stop you would ever go to, they had a thing called crosstop, right? And it was like it was a tweak, basically legal tweak. They were a little tiny,
like mini things.
little tiny, yeah, little tiny pills. But you would take like 17 of them, and you could drive across the country and back without
You feel
blinking.
your hair growing.
Right?
Yeah, they made you think there was something really good in it, but it was basically like pure freaking caffeine. It's like
Pseudoephedrine. Well, that's what they eventually started making tweak out of.
Yeah, I used to go down if my sinuses were really bothering me, I could run down to a little quick sack and get a little pack of 2. Man, they clear my sinuses right up, and then the fucking tweakers started making meth out of it, and
you can't get them no more.
no.
Oh shit! I reckon.
I mean,
Clear my sinuses out right quick.
yeah. Man.
Fucking it.
Now you want to get some daytime sinus medication, you got to sign your life away, show your driver's license, and they keep it behind the counter at the pharmacy. I'm like,
oh man,
freaking tweakers ruin everything.
right? They are known for that. Oh, daggum. That's why you can't even pack a fucking AK-47 around on your back in downtown Vegas anymore. Tweakers ruined that.
You see, talking about his colonoscopy, he got screwed and got an Uber.
All right. Right. I knew I had a son. I do have two sons, and maybe that's the only purpose. I paid $200,000 on child support. Maybe just so they could come scoop me up after I get my colonoscopy. God damn it! You owe me, fool! What? You're not gonna pick me up? Come on, bro. I can't drive. I'm blinded.
Mm.
I think one of them will change my diaper at least eventually. I don't know. We can only hope.
They're a better man than I am.
Exactly. I know they are. I hope they are.
My kids say I just let him sit in there for a while. He'll eventually starve to death.
Oh my gosh.
Would you let your mom sit in a dirty diaper? Come on. Or your dad? Maybe my dad, at least for a couple hours, but just so he could feel the burn. But then I would change him. I'd have to change him eventually.
My mom, I'd go get the lady next door. And say, I need some help, and I will pay.
You can take anything in the house. I don't mind.
You want money? You want honey? Whatever you want, just do it.
Make it right with Jesus. Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
It's just some places, a man don't go.
Back in the day, what if we were one of them peoples that had to go across the country like Lewis and Clark, and with wagons and fucking with families and people just
Like
dying.
pioneers?
Yeah, people dying left and right. People heart syphilis and all the bullshit, and you still had to fucking bust ass every day. And
Oh.
how would we be? I wonder. I would have probably died on the first half mile. We would have been half a mile out of Pennsylvania. They'd be, oh, Pops is dead.
Why break?
Goddamn, he broke his hip. He got syphilis from a hooker and lost all his money. We ain't saving him. Keep rolling. Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah, you never know, man. You'd be surprised what you could do if you didn't have a choice.
Well, yeah. It also depends on how old you were.
Yeah.
At my age right now, shit, I'd be dead in the first quarter mile.
A lot of people that think they're like really badass.
Well, I was in my 20s.
The first ones to go.
The people that were in their 20s probably made it at least to Oregon. And then their kids made it the rest of the way after they done croaked. The kids made it. Okay, we got to the ocean, Pa. Now what?
Now what?
Build a metropolis. Call it Los Angeles.
That Oregon Trail was littered with graves.
Right.
Oh, surely. Oh wow, that's like Avatar.
That thing goes right through my yard here, pretty much. That Oregon Trail.
Uh-oh.
We got a serious echo. Oh, it went away. We're good.
Good deal.
It's a good deal for all of my friends. I don't know. Let's play a song. It's a
Play a song.
great thing. There was a song that was like the oh, it's the good ship lollipop.
Yeah, I was thinking more like it's a great day.
Oh yeah, for whooping somebody's fucking ass. Okay.
Have you guys ever been looking on the computer and something says catastrophic failure?
Oh shit. I think
Yeah.
Well, Hoovy, stop looking at porn.
oh my, that's what it was.
No, that's
No.
my,
Did you
my
type in
soul.
tap in review wrong time and then that'll fix it.
No, I was trying to open my personal vault and it
Oh
said
god.
catastrophic failure. I'm like, well, that can't be good.
I've never heard of a scenario where that would be good.
Right.
You're like, sweet, I finally got mine. My catastrophic failure came through.
yeah, I never.
God damn it. I'm playing a song.
Don't tell me you're spilling booze.
I was like, not it. I have a can.
Now, you spilled yours last night.
I broke mine last night.
Oh, that's catastrophic failure right there.
Alcohol abuse.
Yep. That
I
was
did spill mine. I spilled a good half a glass straight on my nuts. I'm playing a song. I'll be back.
I don't even know how to process that.
No.
right. I was like, all I could think of was about grab your ice pack that he told you earlier.
At least it wasn't.
You know,
No, there was no ice in it. We're good on that. There's no shrinkage.
Thanks. I'm gonna have
Okay.
a good ship of lollipops stuck in my head.
It's a good ship.
Lollipop. It's a short trip to the candy shop.
You know the second verse? Good lord. Yeah.
Where the bonbons play.
Super bonbon, super bonbon.
You know that song, don't you?
I don't know. Making stuff up now.
I've thrown away my toys,
Oh, Lord.
the night from and trains. I want to make some noise with real life aeroplanes. Someday I'm going to fly. I'll be a pilot too. And when I do, how would you like to be my crew? On the good ship, lollipop, it's a sweet trip to a candy shop where bonbons play. On the sunny beach of Peppermint Bay, them say, everywhere Cracker Jack fans, they'll lay there, and there you are, happy landing on a chocolate bar.
This is the worst mashup ever.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is that shit in the background?
The Super Bonbon song.
I'm kind of proud that I didn't know that.
If I rose up with the avenue behind me,
Okay, so I think my catastrophic failure just froze my windows where they didn't do anything. Oh dear.
Somebody shoot me.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard the doorbell. Hey, Pseudo.
Oh no, I live in fear. Your chance will draw.
Studo, no politics.
I'll pull this car over.
I will buy a plane ticket.
All right. I'm sorry. Good Lord. I spilled a giant
Super
cognac
vodka.
all over my throat.
So,
Don't.
Can't
No.
leave that on there too long. You get swamp butt.
No, that's why. It was a instant. What do they call
Grape nuts.
wardrobe change? It was a quick wardrobe change, and we're back.
Mr. Popsicle's
Simmer
grape
down.
nuts.
Grape nuts. That's a good one. Remember that cereal? Goddamn, I couldn't stand that shit. That was the nastiest thing my parents ever brought into the house. Y'all try use some grape nuts. No.
It was good if you put about a quarter cup of sugar on it.
At least, and some bacon. Shit.
oh god.
Hey, you got a knucklehead backstage.
Knuckle. My knuckle. Moose knuckle?
A pseudo knucklehead.
Oh, okay. No. Oh, my brother Pseudo. What does it do?
What a bee, pseudo.
Good evening, everyone.
How do
Rhino's
you?
nuts? So,
How's everyone doing?
man, I'm good.
If it got any better, I just couldn't freaking stand it, man.
I bet.
What about yourself, sir? Are you
Oh,
well?
I'm doing good. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
That's all we need. If we're all good, then let's talk.
Then we're doing pretty good.
Talk amongst ourselves. Except for one of us has a swastika. I know.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that.
Allegedly, we don't know. That is an ancient. What do they call it?
It's an ancient symbol of love, luck, and peace, I believe.
Yeah. A lot of people hate on it, but the Nazis
since World War
stole
II,
that, right?
since World War II, it's been propagandized by a certain group.
Before that, it was all peace and hippie.
It was. It was actually in.
Well, it was
been
a
in.
symbol of some priesthood.
Oh, it's like it's the actual. I can't. The words escape me, but there's actual.
It's the Big Dipper. It's the Big Dipper in all four seasons.
Okay.
That's all that image is, but it looks
and
like
from
that.
all four corners.
I just thought somebody with
The four corners of the
dyslexia tried to
platters.
draw a boomerang.
Right. Trump can't draw shit.
It's
my-
called.
Well, yeah, we cannot bring up Trump, by the way. There's no Trump talk tonight, just for Steve's wellness of being.
I too appreciate your candor, sir.
All right. Because otherwise, we could go buck ass wild on this motherfucker. But no, we won't. Not tonight. Not tonight, Satan.
Yeah.
Get deep behind me.
I
All
edited on video. I'm so proud of myself.
Right on. Anybody buy any cheap silver this week? Now that it's all the highest I've ever seen it. I know it's been higher, but I've never seen 37.
I wish Nickel was here because I want to ask him: do metals not usually go up as the dollar goes down? So the dollar's going down right now. That's why it goes. It's going up. The stock market has nothing to do with it.
It used to be that way. It was a like a seesaw. But the dollar got weak, metals got strong. When the dollar got stronger, metals got weak.
Right.
Then now
it
they
was
have
that
a
way
thing.
for years. Now that's out.
They came up with a thing called paper silver and paper gold. So those things teeter the market more than
that's
people
what's
with
fucking up the whole
physical gold.
system. SLV,
different.
GLD, the ETFs. That's fucking everything up.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
It used to just be if you hold the gold, you are the gold holder. Now they got futures and fucking paper. People got gold on paper and they're stuck in their portfolios and they've never even touched a piece of gold and they never will.
So, okay, so the dollar's actually losing value right now, 11% or something.
Well, they gained quite a bit. It just lost what it gained. So we're kind of back where we were a couple of months ago.
Does that have something to do with interest rates and the Fed, or what causes that movement?
Well, the interest rates haven't changed, and they're not going to change. So I would say no.
They're not going to change. He said, "Come on."
Well, okay.
They pretty much said they're not going to change this interest rates at least.
Oh, they're lying. They're absolutely lying.
No,
nothing is going to change. This year,
2025, they're not planning on changing the interest rates at all.
Well, that's not okay. Well, I listened to some economic guys. I'm not saying they're right, but this one said that the banks are loading up on bills, like T-bills or whatever they're called, instead of bonds and something else, which they normally do. And he said every time that happens, it's right before something major, the crash happens. Or death,
in my personal opinion, we're gold and all the metals are on a precipice of exploding. In my personal opinion,
it's it's more possible right now than it has ever been.
So okay. In worst case scenario, say like everything goes sideways and metals go up. Like you say, wouldn't crypto go up? Wouldn't it sort of like be like a fist fight now to see who was going to be the next best thing? No? Okay.
I don't really think there's much of a correlation with Bitcoin and precious metals. Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies
it doesn't exist.
Kind of
it exists. It only exists on a screen somewhere. Now gold exists in somebody's hand somewhere.
Right.
One can be deleted, the other one can't.
Yep, I'm one of them old school guys that believes, if you don't hold it, you don't own it.
Yeah, no, that's a solid. I believe that comment too. When it comes to buying gold, if you don't in your hand, you just gave away your money. You just got given a piece of paper for your money,
or a credit card that's has a ton of zeros on it.
My buddy's got gold in a bank, safety deposit policy. I said, but if the world falls apart, how do you know that your banker isn't going to be in Cayman somewhere with your gold?
Yeah.
Anybody that puts gold in a safety deposit box is a fool.
Wait, if you put it in a safe in your house, that's the same thing as a safety deposit box, except for it depends on who you know.
Saying, but
people that know what you have, you got to be a dead silent assassin on that.
Well, see,
as soon as three people know what you have and where it is,
safes, but
exactly
have some dig into those hiding places.
Right.
Because the first place they're going to look is your safes. If they don't find anything in your safes, then they're going to assume you don't have anything.
That's why you don't say anything on YouTube stations.
About
what? But there've been, not to get dark here, but there's been guys that crypto, kings or whatever, and go to some South American country bragging, and next thing you know, they're missing. Mm-hmm. And then, somebody can basically torture you till you give them those 12 passwords or 20 passwords or whatever it is now. So just like that, somebody could basically, start
20.
torturing you until you told them where the gold was. Like, I don't know. I don't know if there is a
But you
safe
can also
way.
store them.
Anything can there's always going to be pirates out there to fuck people over, but
Right. Right, I agree, and that's when I guess you probably want a family unit or something like that.
And a lot
That's
of
when you-
weaponry and really good security systems.
if you're a lone pirate, you're pretty. Your chances of not getting robbed aren't that good.
Like when I look into winning the lottery,
Brother Craig.
oh my.
Okay, go carry on.
The smart people tell you put your money in a trust, and then you got like 4 guys, professionals, and even if you get sued, they can't get it out of there. I don't know if that's a foolproof way, but it might be a way.
That's the worst fucking thing I could think of, because now nobody has access to it. It's in a trust with some bank. Oh fuck!
Stimulate your mind, pops.
Stimulate your mind. What's up,
Craig?
What's up, Craigie?
Don't bag on the trust stuff. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Because the federal government looks at a trust as an entity of its own. So you're insulated from yourself and from everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Providing that banks still exist.
So if you had a whole bunch, you go half and half so that they can't all be taken, but you got access to half and nobody can tell you what to do with it?
No, you own it. It's your trust. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Yeah,
They can't
I
tell
don't
you
trust
shit. They
banks.
treat it
I
like
don't trust trusts. I trust.
That's the exact same
Bank of
way it would
Steve.
be if you just pulled it out of your basement.
And you can put it in your basement. You can put it in the bank. You can put it in stocks. You can put it into whatever crypto, whatever you want to put it in.
Okay,
Legally,
this guy seems to know what he's talking about. So if you had a lot of money, would you put 10% in like gold and metals, and 10% in crypto, and 10% in land and real estate, whatever? Would you spread it all out, or what would you do?
Land would
I pay
come
people to do
first.
that shit. That's what I do. I pay people to make good decisions on my behalf because I'm a dumbass. And that's
I
why
think land will always be worth more than metals.
Land is tricky.
I've got 3 things: gold, silver, land.
And then
Everything else,
there's the tax on it, though.
Yeah, the property tax is what kicks you in the ass. If you're doing residential land, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You want to do
What about
commercial
farmland?
or-
Could you buy a farm? Would you be better off buying a farm?
you
Yes,
still have to pay property taxes.
you still have to pay property taxes, but
But they might
Farmland make
subsidize
money.
your farm. They might subsidize you, though. You
No,
be
but
getting
you have
paid
farmland,
to make dairy cows.
and this is
You
the
gotta
thing
have-
about a farm is that if you don't have buildings or structures on the farm, then your property taxes are pretty low because they charge you by structure. So it's a whole different game when you get into farming.
Grazing
Farming,
area.
you should either have cropland, which could make you money, or you should have something like forestry
Yeah,
or
and
cattle
so
or
with-
something.
With the crop stuff, you can find a farmer that will share crop 1/3 to 2/3. So you get 1/3, you pay for 1/3. They get 2/3 and they pay for 2/3. That's the cat's meow, because then you don't have anything to invest in it other than 1/3 of it. And you still can make a little bit of money at it, and they make a little bit of money at it too. And the thing about it is that they've got twice as much in it than you do.
Yeah.
So they're not about to screw your money over because they're putting more money in than you are. So
Right.
there's a
That's
lot of
gangster right there.
They make life hard.
What about
Farmers,
with the
private-
cattle? The
private
cattle
farmers,
same
farmers.
thing. Third,
Life is
2/3.
hard.
They move them to different yards. I hear to different because they
the-
gotta
the-
graze them here, graze them there, move them over here.
Cattle are expensive to take care of. You got to give them medicine, and you got to make sure they've got the right nutrients. So you got to give them
Yeah.
grain on top of whatever they graze.
Mm.
But if they pay for 2/3, and you pay for 1/3, they're not going to waste your money
Yeah.
because they've got more money in it than you do.
Well, that's if
So-
you're raising them for resale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll only raise them.
The cattle work the
resale.
same as the crops.
And And the other thing you can do if you don't want to mess with the cattle, you just tell them, you know what, I'll lease the pasture ground to you. X amount of dollars per acre per year.
Yeah.
But you know,
Oh shit.
all of it's a gamble because you could have a drought, you could have all kinds of shit happen.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
So that's where your diversification comes.
Right. So that's why you have some in metals, some in land, like some here, some there.
Yes.
That's why you
If
got
one thing
financial
falls
planning.
through,
Okay.
pull from the other.
Okay. Let me ask you another odd question. Is there a business you could invest in that is like low risk but would pay? Like, or should you just stay the hell out of businesses altogether?
You want low risk?
Hire a good financial planner that knows what the fuck they're doing.
Open a bait shop.
Because
car
if they
wash.
don't know what they're doing, they're going to screw you over left and right. I can tell you right now, in the last month, my financial planner has made me almost $25,000.
There you go. Just from telling you what to do.
And I don't even have to mess with it. Just leave it alone. Let them do their thing.
Now, what percentage is your financial planner take? Do you take a third or 5% or 15%? What's the cut? 10%?
Yeah.
Well, that seems like a fair deal.
I'm not mad at 10%, you know?
No.
He's got to
He
make
gets
money
you
to be able to keep it
25
going.
and you give him 10. Yeah, that's a fair deal. And you both get the sweetest deal because you don't got to do nothing, right?
Now, I listened to a YouTube podcast called the All In Podcast, and it's a group of 4 guys, and they have made it. Like, they got 50 million or 100 million. One's like a billionaire, or 2 of them is. And they talk about these investments that they make, and some of them are into these, like, what they call angel investors, where they're putting lots of money in, and there's a chance they'll get nothing back. Yeah. But if it does hit, it's like the roulette wheel. It'll pay out 50 or 100 or 1,000 times what they invested.
You know what?
See, that's what I'm saying. What would be a poor man's chance of putting in? Say my entire savings is $5,000, and I put it in.
You never do all of it. You only do 10%. But
see, so yeah. Well, anyways,
I would be leery of people
I put in
10%
10%.
how to take care of your money, because the reason they're on YouTube telling people how to take care of their money is because they need to do it.
That's because they already
they're not. As far as I know, they're not offering. Like, they have a Bitcoin a conference you can go pay $2,500 to go to. I'm sure they hit you up there, but on the YouTube channel they're just talking about. Oh, I don't know what it's worth, but usually it's quite a bit.
If they were making money, they wouldn't be sharing the shit on the line.
When they're on a YouTube channel, they just talk about politics and crypto and tech and stuff like that. It's just like 4 guys getting together at poker and talking about that, and they're all 4 of them are from different areas and have different political beliefs. I like listening to them because they never usually all agree on anything. So I get to hear both sides of a topic.
Right,
but
that's why I like to get all sides too.
Well, I'm not one for giving advice, but the one piece of advice I would give you is never put your money into anything you don't understand.
Right. And that's why you need to have somebody that knows what the hell they're doing.
There you
Steve,
go.
you got acres, don't you, Steve?
I got a couple.
Do you got any crops, or do you just is it pure homestead?
It varies from year to year.
Okay.
Some years we'll do a massive garden. Some years I'll get a couple steers, fatten them up. Some years I'll get like 4 pigs.
Personal eating,
Filling my freezer, man.
You're not selling them, right?
Nope,
At the fair.
That turns into more trouble than it's worth.
Right.
I'll get 3 or 4 friends of mine. We'll go in on a few head of steer.
Meat in the fridge.
Yep, and the same thing with hogs. We'll buy some like 40, 50-pound hogs, and if you feed them right, pigs are easy, man.
They're
pretty healthy, and you can, if you feed them right, you can put 2 pounds a day on a hog. You can turn a 50-pound piglet into a 250-pound pig in 100 days.
200 pounds for sure. Yep.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you give them good.
Good luck.
They'll put on 2 pounds
keeping that thing. Keep it Good luck. You better have a strong fence for that son of a bitch. That's it. When he gets out, you're gonna be wasting 3 gallons of gas.
No, I grew up on a farm. If you feed them, they're really easy to look after, like you said. Like they're actually cleaner. The whole idea that they're dirty, they're not. They keep their hay area really clean. They all go in one corner because they don't want to deal with it.
All right, that is a good thing then. But I mean, I guess that goes to cows because I know some cattle farmers, and every other night they're getting a fucking phone call at 3 a.m. Your cow's out on the highway killing people. We gotta wrangle them up. God damn it. Okay.
They start out there. That's when you string a hot wire on top of your fence. Light them bitches up once or twice. That'll stop.
I'm sure they have all the. These are big time farmers, bro. They know what they're doing. This ain't like my buddy Bill or something with a cow in his yard.
Well, see that's why I always buy steers, because the ones that are doing the beef cattle,
yeah,
you could have 50, 60 cows. You only need one.
No, they got 300, bro.
Well, I'm just using that for an example. I mean, you only need one bull,
and you only need one break in the fence for them to all get the fuck out.
Yeah,
they go all over. They're all up over BLM land.
If you're gonna raise beef for meat, you buy the young steers. A steer is just a bull with his nuts cut, or he's been banded.
That's what they do.
They're laid back. They're docile.
You go to the auction for that. You get them for like $300-400.
Well, you used to. Slang them for the ones I used to get for $300 are about $1,000 now, but still, you get them up about 1,800 pounds. It's money well spent.
Right.
And I grass feed mine until like the last 30 days. I'll put them in a stall and pour the corn to them, then some sweet feed. It marbles up that meat.
But that's only for your family, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell no. Yeah. That shit tastes too good to sell, man.
I know. You got that back strap or the prime rib.
Rib eyes.
Dang gum.
And them pigs, man.
And the leather.
Get that pork belly.
I can't imagine how many gay biker hats you made out of all that leather.
I never showed you my suit.
Bring out the gimp.
Pop's over there dreaming about cocaine, and Steve's over there going, "Yeah, I got that."
I got 842 footballs, man.
Oh shit!
How's Ubi doing?
Fine.
It's fine.
Boy. It's fine. Oh, I'm over here editing firework videos from last night.
I didn't even remember you were here. You haven't said nothing in 2 hours. Nothing.
I was concentrating.
I know.
Yes and no. He worked on 4th of July. It was supposed to work after that, but that flaky guy didn't call him like he said he would. So, but yeah, he's got something lined up, so that's good.
Is there going to be a future with him being there, or is he going to move on?
Oh, with the flaky guy? No, that was just a cash job to do.
Oh my!
So, no, the other situation.
Oh,
is he staying around or is he moving on? That's what I'm asking.
I paid him cash so he could move on now. My crotch is finally getting dry.
Or is it too close to earshot for all that?
Oh shit!
No, I've got my earbud in.
Y'all nasty.
No, that's.
I don't know what y'all talking about, but
no, that's
sounds nasty.
This is
I do. It's not
gonna be through the. That's it.
Through the ear hole. Out the wazoo.
It's temporary, but he can't get his CDL back because he's they upped him to type 1 diabetes. So
yeah,
his doctor told him, "Yep, I'm not going to be doing your DOT physical anymore." Obviously, so
Well, that's that
Yeah,
FAFO.
I never knew that was a deal breaker.
Yeah, oh yeah, you got to be a good health to drive truck.
Well, yeah, but you know, if it's under control with insulin, or you know, and sometimes insulin and metformin, I just didn't realize that was a deal breaker. But now I know. I've been to the school of Hoovy.
We'll roll on to the club on 1964 Crowder Street, blooded and strong. In a quarter to one, just to look up a mile. Well, on to the summer, baby, hit a rip on the baby. Take another shot, get a lit on the baby. Hey, it's quarter to two. What you gonna do? Well, I go oh, it's a come on, let's keep going. Only you can keep me rolling. What I need. Long twist for my baby, girl, a rip for my baby. Turn on the shot, get a lick for my baby. Away. It's quarter to four. Take me happy more. On to the dance with you.
It's poker time.
I'm down for some poker.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. All right. I'll meet you.
I have to have a Facebook account to play this poker game.
Messenger.
No, you don't. That's the same question I had. I was like, nope, I'm good.
And then what happened?
He showed up for a spanky.
That guy's got quite the stance.
He spilled wine on his nuts.
He's getting hot.
right after this solo. Hold on. My brother can actually play. All right. Okay, that's enough of that. Here's 8:45.
He's all fine.
All right.
Give him some wine. Stay out of his dime.
All right.
You can't keep him rolling.
Oh shit! There ain't enough. I love you, brother.
Yeah, crazy.
Craigie, you down for some poker, man?
Oh man!
I'll drop in for a bit. I ain't gonna get too crazy with it, but I'll drop in for a bit.
All right.
So if I don't need Facebook, how do you get in?
So this is the
Facebook
long and short of
Messenger.
it. You do need to sign up for a Facebook account, but you go into the messenger and you leave the Facebook bullshit to itself. And so it's a messenger and it's not the Facebook side of things. Just make some bullshit account up with some bullshit email and let
Your name
let Steve know where you're at and
Willy
what your
Wonka.
contact stuff is. It's so simple.
I don't know. I never even did it myself because my brother hooked me up.
No shit.
He went and
And
said,
ain't nobody reaching out and bothering you on Facebook, is there? There's no
Nope.
bullshit, none of that.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I agreed to do it.
Me too, because I fucking hate Facebook.
I don't need
I
no
do too.
bitches tracking me down.
Yeah, fuck these bitches. They don't need my shit.
They don't even care.
I know.
You're just gonna sign in and play poker once a week or whatever. They don't give two shits about you.
Good luck.
Okay. Second hard question is, if I ever did figure that out, how are you guys paying for like fish, or you like how does somebody get paid or
Play to
pay
play.
back somebody if you fuck up?
It's
It's
free
no money.
chips.
It's
Everybody
just
gets 1,000 free chips.
Oh, okay.
Nobody pays anybody
Didn't shoot the shit.
except for Steve pays me once in a while, but that's on the side note.
Wait a minute, I
Yeah,
thought
if
that
he
was a
wins
reach
3
around,
games a week, I have to send him a dick pic.
Oh my God.
It's usually
I hadn't had to send him one yet, so there you go.
it's a picture of a fence post out in the field. He's like, see?
Yeah. Now, Hoovie, I think I've sent her about 8,000 because she kicks my ass all the freaking time.
That's not the
Yeah.
real reason. That's okay.
And silver.
Yeah, and silver. Yeah.
Y'all nasty.
Well, that was an evil ass laugh right there, I tell you.
Don't get her started.
No, that was
You've been
diabolical.
around me too long, Steve. She knows the way to do it.
Mhm. The dark side is coming out.
I taught her a long time ago, figure out where to stick them in the ribs and stick them good,
Yeah, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. But on that note, I'm gonna bounce out of here. I go see a man about a dog, and I'll fire up a call here in just a couple of minutes.
All right, we'll wait on you.
All right, I'll catch y'all a little bit. Pseudo, you figure it out, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Who's contact information? Like, how do I get into the group?
That's how I don't even fucking understand.
I'll tell you what, Pseudo. With this damn thing.
A man with a hat will tap you on the shoulder.
Right, and he'll slip you a piece of paper.
Let's see. Psst. All right, hey, look in the private chat. I'm gonna type in the name that I'm under on there.
I'll write it down.
Type in that name and I'll tell you what to add to make it easier to find me.
Okay.
And then you'll just you'll see my logo, my Cyclops Stacks logo. That way you'll know you've got the right person, because there's a lot of people with that name.
And if they try to tell you that you got to do cross verification, just tell them no bullshit. You don't need
Okay, there's a name in the city that I'm closest to. So, yeah, just Type in both
Yeah, I'll
of
write that
them,
down.
and when you find my name with my avatar beside it, just like click on that and send a friend request, and I can accept it, and boom, get you right in.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I doubt that's happening tonight, but I'll get it set up.
Okay, I'm just gonna the Hoobie's dangerous.
Okay,
She
that's enticing. That's very enticing.
You've heard of people with a poker face. She has a poker giggle.
Uh-oh.
And you never know if it's a I'm fixing to rip your nuts off giggle or I'm full of shit giggle. It's the same giggle.
Uh-oh.
But it is funny.
Okay, I like poker. I haven't. Okay, I used to play a lot of poker, but I haven't played in 10 or 15 years.
I actually
I moved to a small town. I used to live in a city. I used to play with a bunch in there, and then I moved to a small town, and I beat them once or twice, and they wouldn't invite me again.
I'll remind you. It'll be easy. It'll be fun and easy.
Yep, just be prepared. As soon as Pops comes in, he's going to, y'all ready to get your ass kicked?
Oh, so, okay, that's another question. I'll need a mic and that as well.
No,
So
right now,
I play it on my phone, or I play it on an old 50-year-old Kindle, and it just, you can turn your camera on or you can turn your camera off and use your icon, and you can carry on a bullshit session while you're playing.
Wow. Okay.
Just like this right here. Except, all right, brother.
Yeah, it's the only thing anybody really plays for is bragging rights.
Right.
Get a chance to bust somebody's balls after you beat them 2 or 3 times in a row. You take it.
Right.
And then you forget about it and go on to the next one, and then they kick
So
your
is it
ass.
just this group here, or are there others in that I've never met? In the group?
Well, John Camper plays. Nickel used to play until he turned into a pussy. I didn't say that.
There's all of us,
Well, he can't take it serious if there's no money involved, right?
No,
it's just basically shooting the shit and seeing what the hell's going on.
Yeah, it's just
what we're doing right here, except for if there's cards in the background.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's just another avenue of having fun and hanging out.
Excellent.
Okay, well, I'm going to bounce. I'm going to hit the head, and I'll start up a call here in a little bit.
All right, brother. I'll be up there. I'll see you in a minute.
Peace, guys.
I'm going to play an outro song. Good night, brothers and sisters. This is the Big Bopper.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, baby. Yeah, this is the Big Bopper speaking. Oh, you sweet thing. Do I want? Will I what? Oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down. A wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Make the world go round, round, round. In the little world like a big-eyed girl to make you act so funny. Make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like. What's that, baby? But, oh, honey. But, oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace had a pretty face, had a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like. What's that, honey? Hey, now you up at 8, and don't be late. But baby, I ain't got no money, honey.
Oh, all right, honey, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face, ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so fun. Make me spend my money, make me feel real loose, like a long neck goose and like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like.